Radiology since 1985.
Hi, good evening and welcome to Sports Saturday. I'm Julian Gibson. The Bahamas Baseball Federation elections took place this afternoon. The El Presidente of the league is Craig Saltykamp once again. Craig beat out Jerome Zns 6-3. You can call it a fresh mandate for Salty. From softball, Old Timer Softball Association playing game one of their championship today between the boys, sponsored by Shoreline, and the Sigma Crusaders. Let's see who started their crusade towards a championship. Softball fans out to see the big showdown at the Archdeacon William Thompson Softball Park. There is sunshine. Who's going to shine today? And if you cannot shine on the softball diamond, or you just do not know the game, just sit down and play dominoes. The boys taking on the Crusaders, Mario Ford the batter. I remember one time ago, some 60 years ago, Mario Ford would have left the ballpark with Andy Passetti for the third out. Check out Denzel Clark, a bouncing ball, the throw to first base. Boy, Denzel Clark still can stretch and get it out. And speaking about Joe Black, boy, Denzel Clark can still hit the ball. Line shot to center field coming. He misplays the ball and he doesn't even go after it. Get him out of the game, send him home. Denzel Clark would not end up at home but third base instead. 10 years ago, Cressy Pratt used to hit the ball out of the ballpark. Today, he bounced the ball to third base. Denzel Clark cannot come home to score, and Cressy's out to first base. Crusaders trying to get in a run from third base. Ivan Showtime Francis, the batter. He's family to Trevor Francis, so you know he cannot hit. He pops the ball up into the infield for the third out. And boy, this is when you know you got luck on your side. The Crusaders with a drive to center field. Center fielder coming. He makes the catch. I believe that's the play of the century. The Crusaders, however, would go on to lose to the boys in game one. Final score 17-8.
We're very confident in ourselves, and we came out, we executed like we wanted to.
What's going to happen the rest of the series? How you see it going?
Well, we're just pushing forward. This is a freight train that has no brakes, and the oil, the wheels are very greased, and we're just going to take it one game at a time, one inning at a time.
Game one, they out-hit us. They scored more runs than us, so next game we just have to hit the ball and score more runs.
It was a little sluggish with our offense today. We normally put up 25, 30 runs a game, so we're looking forward to the next game to tie the series up 1-1.
How do you see the series going? Give me a prediction. How do you see it?
Definitely, I think we can beat them in five. They ain't going to see another win.
People say y'all got some big name veteran players, but y'all can't produce. You wash up.
Well, the next game will tell. Definitely the next game will tell.
Now this just in, the Crusaders won game 2 late this afternoon, 34-12. So the championships are now deadlocked at 2 games apiece. They will play game 3 tomorrow afternoon. The Bahamas International Bowling Tournament will take place early next year at Mario's. Well, on Friday, all the movers and shakers had a press conference to announce plans. Tyrone Burrows from the Ministry of Tourism believes that Bahamas can really benefit from this kind of event.
Years ago, it was sun, sand, and sea, and people came and they planned that vacation. Today, it's more of what we call affinity-based. People go because they like to golf. People go because they like to play tennis. And what I believe, and I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I don't think I think it's a pretty good limb. We're going to see more and more people who do bowling come to our destination because we're hosting this type of event here.
And with hundreds expected to bowl at Mario's Entertainment Palace, the Bahamas stands to reap enormous benefits.
You're looking at 400 persons. So what you're looking at is probably about 1,600 room nights and room nights at our hotels. And in terms of visitor spend, using a number, an average spend of $1,500, you're looking at about $600,000 in visitor spend into the local economy, and that's from the participants alone. And that's very significant for our destination.
Well, with SAC winning 3 out of the 4 softball private school championships, well, SAC can now concentrate on track and field, a sporting discipline they have dominated in the BAISS.
Well, you got to start early, get an early start. You know, everybody's gunning for us. You know, when you're champions over 20-something years, you're the 100, so everybody looking to get at you. When you look at your program, early assessment, how do you see the track and field program? Very good. You're getting things in perspective, putting the right people in the right places, making sure we have our system in place. That's the strength of the program this year. Which division you see very powerful? Everywhere. Field, track, all events. Coming full force. Every year, Queen's College have been coming closer. Can you all hold them off again, this track and field field? Well, of course I'm going to say yes, I'm from SAC, but you know, we got to stay on our P's and Q's, man. Can't let up. They coming for us, so we got to be in shape.
And finally, in sports, the New Providence Basketball Association got their season started last night at the C.I. Gibson Gym. Not a good night for the defending champions, the Commonwealth Bank Giants. They lost to the Real Deal Shockers 95-94. Now, tonight will be the start of the 2012, that is, women's basketball season at the Donald Davis Gym. They got 2 games on the lineup. Well, that's all the time for sports on a Saturday. Once again, I'm Julian Gibson. Stay tuned. Your weather forecast is still to come.
Zns Total Sports is brought to you by 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center, providing quality imaging and radiology since 1985.